Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Chhoda and welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. Thank you so much for being a viewer. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. I've been reading the comments from our valuable viewers and subscribers from our beloved community, and I can understand the raw emotions that are associated with this. It's a very bruising situation. Like I said, if you're a supporter of President Trump, you probably feel hosed right now. You do not want to hear anyone saying President-elect Biden. I get that. Listen, let me be clear. I'm a citizen journalist. I'm not the sole voice in all of YouTube using the phrase President-elect Biden. Many news stations have called President-elect Biden. Yes, the results are not certified by the Electoral College, but based on where things are right now, I'm here to give you the hard truth. I'm here to give you the harsh reality. My goal is to give you the news, and whether that news may reinforce your point of view or not, I don't know, because I'm not going to question your point of view. I'm simply going to give you the news. If that news does not reinforce your point of view, there's not much I can do. But I can tell you that even though the results are not certified right now, at this moment in time, unless something dramatic happens, the results will get certified. At this moment in time, unless election fraud is proven, for which there is no evidence yet, and this has been said by Republicans as well. At this moment, unless election fraud is proven, President-elect Biden, who, by the way, has been called President-elect Biden by many news stations, conservative and liberal. The liberals tend to gloat about it a lot more than the conservatives. That's just the divisive nature we live in. But unless something dramatic happens, President-elect Biden will be President Biden on the 20th of January after the inauguration. So when I say President-elect Biden, I'm not trying to rub it in anybody's face if you're a supporter of President Trump. I appreciate you. I care for you. I really do. You should look at the body of work on the channel and then let the body of work speak for itself. It's as simple as that. But let's get into the actual news. On your screen, you'll see a tweet from Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell said, if we pay attention to his words carefully, you'll see what I call the writing on the wall. I want you to be the judge. I'm quoting Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. By the way, I say Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell because the North Carolina seat did go to the Republicans. So right now, Republicans 49, Democrats 48. So I think it's official, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, unless we see a change of the situation in Georgia. This is what Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said. Let the presidential election go through the various stages it goes through under the Constitution. What a statement. There are times when you hate him, if you don't support him. And there are times when you look at what he says and go, can't argue with that, my man. Let the presidential election go through the various stages it goes through under the Constitution. There will be litigation. Well, there is. And those cases will be decided. Then the Electoral College will meet and we'll have the inauguration. That's like somebody saying, when you are at a stop sign, you must stop at the stop sign. Then the stop sign turns green. Then you cross the stop sign and reach the other end of the street. That was my attempt at humor. This is me laughing. But seriously, guys, listen. I know this is a raw time. I know my beloved viewers and subscribers like, how are you calling him President-elect? He is President-elect. You may not want to hear it, but he's President-elect, okay? If election fraud is proven, and I'm going to say this for the last time on this channel, if election fraud is proven, then I'll be happy to report that. But he's President-elect who's going to be certified by the Electoral College and he's going to be inaugurated as president unless something else happens. And that's it. That is my position on this subject. That's not going to change. That's the truth. And, if it doesn't align with what you want to happen, there's not much I can do. I can't control the future. I'm reporting what's happening. So let's get back to the news. Here's another tweet on your screen from Ken Kleppenstein, who's a reporter for The Nation. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, Ken. Everybody butchers my name, Ken. The national security officials who resigned in the last 4 days. You'll see the list of national security officials who resigned in the last 4 days. And I have said that this election interference stuff or this, election integrity stuff should not be done lightly. This is a very serious, this is a potentially dangerous situation for our national security. Guys, I really want you to understand this. These are the officials who resigned. Secretary of Defense, Under-Secretary of Defense for Intelligence, Secretary of Defense's Chief of Staff, NSA's General Counsel, DOE's National Nuclear Security Administration Chief, yikes, DOJ's Election Crimes Branch Chief, unbelievable what's happening. And on your screen now, you'll see the rest of the world sort of starting to welcome, if you will, President-elect Biden. You'll see a tweet on your screen today. President-elect Joe Biden took part in separate congratulatory calls with the leaders of France, Germany, Ireland, and the United Kingdom. And you'll see actually an outline, a readout of the President-elect's foreign leader calls on your screen right now. So you can see that he held calls with President Emmanuel Macron of France. The President-elect spoke with German Chancellor Angela Merkel. The President-elect also spoke with Taoiseach Michael Martin of Ireland. Hopefully that's not the second name that I butchered in this video. I do plan on visiting Ireland someday, so I hope they don't, turn me back at the airport. The President-elect also spoke with Prime Minister Boris Johnson of the United Kingdom. So clearly the world has started to welcome President-elect Biden, even though there are many individuals in our country who don't welcome President-elect Biden. So this is what's happening right now. And now, speaking of the world around us, I'm about to show you a clip that my team was able to track down that actually shows you a few comments from a lot of conservative Republicans, from a lot of conservative hosts on conservative stations, and their comments about what the Democrats would do, the fact that the Democrats would cry wolf, the fact that the Democrats would essentially complain of election integrity, all the things that these conservative hosts said in the past, specifically, with what happened in 2018, with what happened with the shift in the balance of Congress during 2018 and going further back. I want you to see this segment and judge for yourself whether all of the things that these people are saying give you what I call a sense of deja vu, something you've seen before, but with the tables turned. I want you to watch this segment and I want you to judge for yourself.
Election, kind of rich. You know what? Sounds sore loser.
I thought that was funny. I thought that would bring a smile to your face. Listen, guys, this is what I call the DC comedy hour. It's a DC comedy hour. Is it the transition without the concession? Again, the DC comedy hour, transition without concession, episode 964. Again, I'm just trying to bring a smile to your face because I do believe we're living in the middle of a satire, in the middle of an unbelievable comedy. Hopefully that sorts itself out because it's what we are seeing is something we haven't seen before in the history of our country. But wait, there's more. If you thought the previous segment made you go, whoa, by the way, regardless of whether you're a conservative or whether you're a liberal, you have to admit that there is hypocrisy on both sides. And, by the way, the Democrats, it's not like, it's not like they're prim and proper with everything. I do believe, let me be clear, I do believe that what House Speaker Pelosi did was intended to obviously make sure President Trump didn't win re-election. And there's so many things on both sides. But this subject of questioning the election integrity is something that is pretty significant, which is why I decided to weigh in on it and comment. And again, getting back to the satire, like I said, but wait, there's more. Let's take a look once again at the DC Comedy Hour, the transition without the concession, episode 965. Let's take a look at this segment of deja vu and let me know what you think. Let's roll the tape.
First of all, the Democrats always call it unfair when they lose. So that's first and foremost what we need to understand. This is becoming a pattern with the Democratic Party.
It's continuing, refusal to accept the legitimacy of elections when you just don't like the outcome. We keep hearing all about attacks on democracy, the delegitimization of our elections, not accepting a result just because you don't like it without any evidence to back up your claims of voter suppression or voter fraud even. That causes real problems.
The entire integrity of our democracy rests on elections that are meaningful and accepted. And you can't, after the ninth inning is played, the game is over, and one team wins, say, I've unilaterally decided we're going to go into extra innings and we're counting the runs differently.
One of the big things Democrats are going to have to decide is, will they become a party that will accept the results of an election? Well, they got to let it go.
This is the new mantra of the Democrats, it seems, that when they lose an election, it's they cheated, they stole it.
Those that refuse to concede, those people are simply un-American, in my opinion, because because we are supposed to honor our election.
Look, you know, the election happened. Let's go forward. But he's not. He's just a pure sore loser trying to steal an election.
The Democrats are the sore losers and refuse to accept the results of the election.
Amazing.
Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda. If you don't know anything about me, please check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. If you learn something new from this video, please click the like button. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications. I would really, really appreciate that. I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Please comment below and let me know what you thought of President-elect Biden's comments. And also, please share this video with friends and family. You can subscribe to our channel. Also, make sure you bookmark youtube.com/ignition time. That's youtube.com/ignition time. This way, if you don't get notifications from YouTube, you can visit the homepage of our channel and check out our videos anytime that you want. So definitely bookmark that page. Follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. Follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is also ignition_time. That's ignition_time. You can get on our SMS alerts list. Get your cell phone out. Send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. You'll get added to our SMS alerts list. You can also get added to our email list. Simply go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts. So definitely get on our email list. You can opt out of the SMS list or the email list at any point in time that you want. Thank you again so much for watching. You'll find the links to all our sources in the description section below. I appreciate you. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.